It's part 4 of John Wick. If you liked parts 1, 2, and 3 of John Wick, you'll like this one, and if you did not like or bother to see those, you will not like or be likely to be seeing this one. It's probably the most assured ticket purchase or pass anyone can have made since Avengers Endgame in terms of a sunk cost investment, so I'm not really sure what a film critic's job is meant to be on new release other than to acknowledge that it exists. The meaningful commentary about this franchise is yet to be had now that we're able to give it an overview as a very simple thing blown out to broader scale and implication while somehow only still ever affecting the concept of a world and the characters inhabiting it. Still, should you have missed the boat and want to get on board now, as this is the rare franchise that's only kept getting bigger as it expanded out from a small-scale indie action movie to full-fledged 2.5-hour event movie now, the idea in the first John Wick was to wrap the most elaborate guns and stunts demonstration package the filmmakers could put together on the available budget possible around the barest conceivable premise of Keanu Reeves as a retired master hitman who unretires when a group of punks kill his dog, with matters getting complicated by said punks in question, including the son of a Russian gangster who formerly employed Wick and was involved in his swearing into retirement and dressing the heightened movie world in reality involving the bizarre underworld of assassin-specific hotels, currency, switchboards, clandestine channel Wick and his colleagues traveled in. The sequels in turns blew out the premise further by taking the already weird for weird's sake, what the hell even is this underworld and what does anyone in the crime syndicate do for money besides kill each other machinery, and just keep growing it out to match the scope and scale of the action, to the point where this one can open with a horseback chase through the desert and feature full-scale ninja weapon battles and video game style 1v1 boss fights against colorful opponents played by martial arts legends like Donnie Yen, Marco Zador, Scott Atkins. The arcade comparison extends out to the plot now, such as it is, having thoroughly ticked off whoever it is that's running all of this from the high table enough that they have unleashed holy hell on everyone he knows. John Wick has finally found a pathway toward killing the one top guy in such a way that he may have to kill no more, but to do so he'll have to go on a set of missions to reacquire a set of MacGuffins by performing another set of missions, and I'm probably making it sound more tedious than it is because these movies aren't meant to be described, they're meant to be experienced, and honestly I'm putting this review together more out of obligation to the algorithm. I mean, I gotta get paid, right? Because the fact of the matter is, when you're actually watching the John Wick movies, yeah, it fucking rules. I mean, it's over 2 hours, it feels like it runs under 80, it's just a cool thing after cool thing after cool thing, and even though my ass was fucking killing me because I didn't get to see it at the theater with the good chairs, instead of coming out complaining, you come out feeling, fuck yeah, nunchuck fights, fight in the middle of the street with cars fucking hitting dudes, and they keep fighting, and fights where they keep going up and down the stairs, fights with a crazy fat guy who can still do jacked up kung fu because it's Scott Atkins in a fat suit, and somehow that doesn't piss me off like the fat suit in The Whale, pistol dueling, sword fights, clearing a house with a fucking dragon's breath fire, shotgun, bows and arrows, swordplay, Donnie Yen, cane sword. Did I mention the nunchucks? When was the last time there was an actual good nunchuck fight in a movie? Well, now there is, because they gave John Wick nunchucks. I mean, is there anything quite as elevating as the third one planting its flag by starting with the bad guys accidentally chasing John Wick into the Museum of Guns and Knives? No, but did I mention the nunchucks? Because they gave John Wick nunchucks, and it's fucking great. Yeah, so that's my review of John Wick Chapter 4. It's John Wick Chapter 4. They gave John Wick nunchucks in this one. Fucking A, 8 out of 10.